Can you take us through it a little bit? Just the first half, obviously, it was a little tough to get going there, and then what changed for you there in the third?
Yeah, we struggled early on. Most of that was on me. There was a couple of bad decisions that I made in the first half. Maybe we struggled, had some guys lose their footing in the first half. So at halftime, we just took a deep breath and just tried to be ourselves in the second half, and it worked out for us.
It's one thing to get turnovers, but to convert them into touchdowns, how valuable is that for an offense and even a defense?
It's very valuable. One of the main points in the game is turnovers. When we get a turnover on defense, we gotta turn it into points. So we did that tonight. Defense did a really good job getting us the ball back.
Not just points, but touchdowns.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. In the first half, we had a couple drives we didn't finish. Had to set over 2 field goals. And that's been an emphasis for us to finish drives in the red zone. So we did that in the second half.
Was it just a matter of time before you guys had a quarter like that? Because you kind of been teetering one way or the other throughout the year, and everything kind of came to a head in that quarter.
Yeah, I think a lot of that credits to the defense. They were just able to get us the ball back. And on offense, we were just rolling. They couldn't stop anything that we were trying to do. So, yeah, mainly credit to the defense for getting us the ball back.
You put up big numbers all year, but how is it easier for you at this stage of the season than maybe it was at the start?
I definitely just get more comfortable in the offense and with the speed of the game. Every single game it gets easier, I would say. Credit to State, they had a really good defense, they had a really good plan, and I think everybody saw it in the first half.
Does this feel like a launching pad for you guys?
Yeah, definitely. This is definitely getting us moving in the right direction.
Sam, there's a lot of drop passes in the first half with the rain. Obviously, second half came out, completely different story. Did you feel that as a factor, or was there just things you're seeing schematically?
Yeah, I think a little bit was a factor. We had some guys lose their footing, and obviously the ball is wet, so it's something we had to learn to play with.
What was different with Javonte in the third quarter in that stretch where he was running and catching, and I think he had 87 yards in those 2 drives?
Yeah, it's almost like he just flipped the switch and he was unstoppable. Our O-line did a really good job just busting holes wide open, putting Javonte one-on-one with the safety, and we'll take that matchup any day. So he did a really good job.
Sam, beginning of the game, State fans were riled up. A lot of FU Carolinas. Second half, they went away. Last touchdown, you shushed the crowd. How much of the rivalry game and kind of State UNC did you feel in your first time playing?
Yeah, definitely. I think it was a pretty cool environment. It's cool to be a part of a rivalry like this, but coming in, we want to see their stands gone at least by the end of the third quarter, and that's what we did.
We've asked you about the seniors and not the promise that Mac made, but the mission saying, let's get them to a bowl game this year. Now that you've achieved that, how rewarding is it for you to see those guys go out having achieved this?
It was very rewarding. Those guys have been through so much here, and they've worked so hard. So, this is what they deserve, so I'm glad we can do that for them.
How cool is it to see that kind of mission become reality?
Yeah, it's awesome. This team's worked so hard, and just seeing all the smiles in the locker room after the game, it was awesome.
You talked about